Welcome back to a new episode of my Rajasthan series. If you haven't watched my previous videos, I urge you to watch that. So now let me tell you a small story. We are in Longewala, 76 km far NHAI, Ramgarh, NH70. Peace. This Independence Day, I want to show you something different. We often celebrate Independence Day with flags, celebrations, and memories of our freedom. But behind the freedom we enjoy today, there are countless people who sacrificed their lives for this country. And years after India became independent, our soldiers continue to protect that freedom. Today I am taking you to a place where a small group of Indian soldiers stood against a much larger force. And this is Longewala, a place where courage, determination and sacrifice became a part of Indian history. I had come here as a traveler, but standing at this entrance, I wanted to understand the story behind this land. So today let's go back to that night, the night when these soldiers stood here and refused to give up. This is not just a travel video. This is a small tribute to the men who stood between us and those danger. Jai Hind. Imagine here being in the middle of the night, nothing around you except the desert, darkness everywhere, and then you hear the sound of approaching vehicles. The soldiers at Longewala knew they were facing a much larger force, but they didn't simply walk away. They stayed. They defended their position throughout the night. They waited for the morning, and then when the sun came up, the battle changed. Indian Air Force aircraft arrived and attacked the advancing forces. What happened here became one of the most remembered battles of the 1971 war. Today we can travel through these deserts or these roads freely. We stop here, take photographs and enjoy the beauty of this desert. But there was one time when this entire land was battlefield. And this is something we should never forget. Freedom is not something we celebrate once a year. It is something we should respect every day. To every soldier who stood for this country, every soldier that you see the next time, wish him Jai Hind. So these are basically the bunkers. Firing happens from here when the recoil or the reloading comes. They sit down here, stand up, fight. This is how basically a fight starts. So out of worry. No father, no mother to see them die. No brothers, no sisters to bid them goodbye. No friend no sweetheart to hold their hand. But only hope they meet in a happier land. So these bunkers continues, and these are the communication trench. These are basically to move from one to this is just movement from one trench to the other trench. Pakistan's tanker here. Look at this. M for Sherman tank. M for Sherman tank. This is how it looks like. In 1951, 4th December, so few tankers and few enemies had already reached Longewala. So Longewala is a place 110 kilometers from Jaisalmer. Their plan was to capture Longewala and from there ahead to Ramgarh and capture Jaisalmer. I'll take. Huh. Huh. And from there head to, and then create a route from Pakistan to the today's Bangladesh. So Indian Army post was informed about this movement towards Longewala, and then Major Kuldeep Singh was informed about this, and he informed the higher authorities the same thing. The higher authorities were asked Kuldeep Singh to either retaliate from there or decide. The decision is on you. Major Kuldeep Singh, what he did with his soldiers and the regiment of Punjab, he started to fight back against Pakistan, and he was also asked for a backup unit, but it was not provisioned because the travel time was around 8 hours from the nearest backup, and flying squads also were requested. Till morning he was not having any backup, or he continued. He took a firm decision to fight back against Pakistanis army tanks and other heavy artilleries which marched towards Longewala. Finally we won against the Pakistanis with the one brave one brave decision of Major Kuldeep Singh. Major Kuldeep Singh was awarded the Mahavir Chakra for this brave act, and he also with assistance of Air Force, flying squads, bomber jets, bomber fighter planes, all the tankers were destroyed, and the army of Pakistan was forced to return back. This Longewala battle is one of the most famous battle because we lost only 2 brave hearts, but the Pakistani army lost around 200 soldiers and few other numbers of artillery vehicles. So a very good detail with the numbers, figures, it will be added in the description down there. So whatever I am visiting will be a few of the restricted museum with photos is not allowed, or videos is not allowed. So whatever is possible in the outside, I will be filming it here in this video. And as usual, keep supporting. I'll see you in another video. Until then, take care of yourself. Peace.